Hi guys, welcome to My Blue Thoughts 214, and I want to start the show off by saying I'm sorry. Last week I guaranteed that the Dodgers would be in first place alone at the end of the weekend. And of course, as I said it, I was like, you know what? I put it on the internet now, and now I'm going to jinx it. And guess what happened? The Dodgers. Uh, we took 2 out of 3 against the Phillies. We should have swept the Phillies because they suck. And then we lose poorly against the Pirates, getting our butts kicked. And the Pirates own the Dodgers this year. The Pirates took 3 out of 4 against us in Pittsburgh and 2 out of 3 against us here. Why do the Pirates play so well against the Dodgers? Maybe because the Dodgers have shitty starting pitching, man, and they fucking light us up every time we play them because we got guys like Brandon fucking, my arm hurts, McCarthy, and my hip hurts now, and I've never done anything. I have a below 500 record my entire career, but I'm going to get $12 million a year for 4 years because I had like 2 good months when I was in New York. And Brett Anderson, who hasn't had a full healthy year since 2009. Oh, but I did well in 2015, so here's $15 more million. Are you good with math so far? That's $27 million allocated to Brandon McCarthy and Brett Anderson. You know who's making $27 million? David Price, dude! We could have got fucking David Price. We could have got Max Scherzer. We could have got Zach Greinke, who I guarantee, if Zach Greinke was on the Dodgers still, he would not be pitching so poorly. He's on a shitty team, playing in a shitty ballpark, and now we have shitty starting pitching. So let's be honest. If you're a Dodger fan, if you're watching this, you're a Dodger fan, when anybody starts on the mound who isn't named Clayton Kershaw, do you get excited? Like, oh yeah, Brock Stewart's pitching. Who the fuck is Brock Stewart, man? Brock Stewart, he was playing A-ball when the season started. He wasn't even on the radar. He was just like, fuck, we don't have anybody left, which doesn't make any sense because we do have people left. We still have Jose De Leon, who's the number 3 pitching prospect in the organization, or now he's the number 1 because Urias is up, so he's not really a prospect anymore. But they didn't leave him in the minor leagues. All season long, they had Cotton in the minor leagues just sitting there, and they traded him away along with Grant Holmes. Like, I don't understand Friedman's mentality. Like, let's hold on to the kids, but let's also not bring them up. But let's fucking buy these pitchers that have a history of injury, and now we're paying the price. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a trade. We're gonna trade for Bud Norris. I'm sorry, who? Who the fuck is Bud Norris? If you don't watch baseball, you have no idea who Bud Norris is. Zero. If you watch baseball, you probably still don't have any idea who Bud Norris is. And what happens? He pitches a couple games, he did okay, and then he got fucking hurt again. Our starting pitching, Saturday, Brandon McCarthy didn't even get out of the second inning. Yesterday, Brett Anderson didn't even make it to the second inning. Like, I've been saying it, this bullpen is so taxed, and we got guys that we traded for in the bullpen just to give the bullpen a rest because they've been pitching so much. The offense is fine. There's nothing wrong with the offense. Offense is rolling on all cylinders. They might have a bad game here and there, but if you give up 5 runs in the first fucking inning or 6 runs the first 2 innings, like, you can't expect your offense to battle back from that. It's called keeping your team in the game. Why is the quality start considered 6 innings and 3 runs or less? Because that's quality. If you allow more than 3 runs, that's not quality. You're shitty, man. You shouldn't be getting paid that much. I'm sorry. I'm tired of watching, like, the Giants are still playing shitty baseball. We should have moved in first place like I predicted this week. But no, because we got guys like fucking Brock Stewart pitching. Ross Stripling, he's good. Like, I mean, he's fine. He'll be something. He'll be like a solid 4 or 5 throughout his career. But if we got to go for guys like Ross Stripling, when there were so many guys over the last couple of years that were available for the money that they're paying guys like Brett Anderson and Brandon McCarthy. This isn't Moneyball, man. You're not in fucking Oakland or Tampa Bay. The Dodgers have money. Why spend it on 2 shitty pitchers when you could have spent it on 1 good pitcher and get us into first place and win us a fucking championship, man? Cole Hamels is sitting there. He's only making like $20 million. We could have got that. on the rotation for the Dodgers and said the Rangers are the best team in the American League because he's one of their best pitchers. I'm very frustrated, okay, even though the Dodgers played okay this week. We went 500. If we wouldn't have gone 500, if we just would have went even just one game above 500, which is not great, but even if we just would have went one, if we would have went, the Dodgers need to be in first place, man. Like, you keep saying, like, oh, we'll catch them. They have 9 games left with the Giants. 9. 3 of them at the end of this month, or next week, actually. 3 big games here in LA against the Giants. We have 9 games left. We don't have Clayton Kershaw back. We need somebody to fucking step up. Scott Kazmir, his pitching okay. But let me be honest. Let's be honest, Dodger fans. When you look at who's pitching for the day, do you say, "Oh yeah, Scott Kazmir is pitching"? Fuck no, man. Because yeah, maybe he'll pitch okay, but maybe he won't. Maeda, I love Maeda. Maeda's gonna give us a game. These fucking pitchers that come from Japan, man, like Maeda, the Kurodas, like these guys know how to fucking battle. If you pull me out after 95 pitches, that's on you, manager, because these guys know how to throw deep into the game. They have balls. These other pitchers, some of these guys that fucking break down, oh, my wrist hurts, oh, my hip, like, fucking, step up, go fucking set it nuts. You're making millions and millions of dollars to play a game. Play the fucking game, man. Let's win some ball games. Let's move into first place. I'm tired of waiting. The season is, we only have like 40 some odd games left. The Dodgers need to do something now. I hope Clayton Kershaw comes back. But fucking call up De Leon, man. He's there. De Leon is in Oklahoma City right now, fucking texting and Skyping with his hot girlfriend who just won a gold medal for Puerto Rico. Just fucking, she plays tennis for the Puerto Rican tennis team. Anyway, point being, call that fucking dude up, man. We need an arm that could give us inning as a prospect that we actually have some confidence in. Urias is fine, but they're going to put a limit on him because fucking that's what we do now. We put limits on the number of pitches people can make. Nolan Ryan is alive somewhere in Texas saying, fuck pitch limits. I threw 275 pitches a game and I was throwing 100 miles an hour in the 9th inning. These guys need to have balls. Nolan Ryan, I wish Nolan Ryan worked for the Dodgers, man, because he would go in and fuck pitch counts. Anyway, I'm just frustrated, man, because they lost against the Pirates and they should have swept the Phillies. Whatever. We're only a game out of first place. I predicted it last week. Who fucking knows, man, what they're gonna do this week? They play the Phillies, and then this weekend, listen. Dodgers, bring up our power arms. Stop relying on these fucking broken journeyman pitchers and paying them money when they haven't even had a full season worth that much money. God damn it. We want a fucking World Series. I'm a Dodger fan. Die hard. I want a World Series. Make this shit happen. Stop fucking giving us broken arms. This is my Blue Thoughts. See you guys next week.